everybody. I'm Leslie.
And I am Paul.
Welcome to Turning Pages with Paul and Lesley. We're excited today, right, hon?
We are always excited.
And you hear the jingle bells, jingle bells. Yes, we're getting close to Christmas, everyone. To those that celebrated Hanukkah or are celebrating Hanukkah, happy Hanukkah to you. Merry Christmas to those that are celebrating Christmas. We're going to be celebrating New Year's Eve and New Year's going into 2025. And then happy Kwanzaa. We'll come back in January and wish you all a happy Kwanzaa. But it's the season. It's the season. I love this season, Paul. You know I do. You know I do. I love just chilling at the house, giving gifts, relaxing with you. And this is going to be a great reading season. I'm excited.
It is indeed already a great reading season, everybody. I'm going to our YouTube channel because I think it's important that I take a look at where we're 347 subscribers.
Thank you
Thank you guys so much for subscribing to this channel. Thank you for being a part of this page turning journey.
Absolutely.
It's always exciting to see your comments and to see how many people are enjoying the content that Leslie and I work so hard to put out for you. We hope that it's worth your time.
Thank
you. If it is, we're going to ask you to do us a favor. We're going to ask you to please make sure that you like, share, subscribe, and if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that notification bell so you know when we're back with another video. Well,
absolutely.
As usual, we're not going to waste your time. Babe, can you let them know what we're going to be doing today?
So today we're going to have some fun as we get close to 2025 and we close the year out. We've got books, you all. Books that we really want to read. There are going to be other books as we enter into 2025 that we'll introduce to you. In fact, I've got two gifts here. These are yours, honey.
All right. Okay.
That we'll be talking about in 2025 or maybe even after day after Christmas. We're not sure when Thursday, Friday, Saturday hits. But today we're talking about books we really, really want to try to read. I don't know if we'll get to them by the 31st of December.
I probably won't.
But we're going to try really hard.
Yeah, well, one of them I will.
They'll be spilling over in a little bit into 2025, but we want to share these with you. And Paul, what you got for us today?
You want me to start?
I'm let you start today.
Okay, this feels a little odd for me to be the first one to go. Normally you go first, but my first book is a book that I am currently reading right now. It is a book that you recommended that I read.
Okay.
I don't know if you remember when we did that little trade-off.
Yeah,
I told you books I wanted you to read from my collection and vice versa. Yeah, I have. I've been knocking them down.
You're knocking them out.
And my first book is Scythe.
Oh, gosh, yes.
Yeah, Scythe. I'm going to be reading Scythe. Actually, I am already reading Scythe.
Okay.
I'm learning about Scythe Faraday and some other characters that are in the book.
Okay.
I'm probably somewhere around maybe, I don't know, about a quarter in or maybe a little bit further.
That's good.
Probably around 300 pages in. So maybe a little further than I think.
Okay.
But it is really, really turning out to be a very interesting book.
Okay.
You did say that it was very interesting. The subject that it's based on is super interesting. And if you've not read Scythe, Scythe is basically about a time when technology and everything is advanced to the point where they have been able to just do some amazing things. And I'll just say it. The Scythes basically are supposed to be keeping down population. And this whole Scythe thing, I thought it was going to be kind of just like simple and just like one level to it. But as I've gotten into it already, I can see that there are layers to this thing. And can I say that in everything, there's good and there's evil. And that's what the Scythe, I think, is going to end up being about, that battle between good and evil.
Okay.
Which is always a good plot for a book. But again, I'm guessing because I'm still early in, but I am enjoying the Scythe. And I'm glad that you recommended that book to me, honey.
I'm so glad.
I'm enjoying it. I do hope to finish this one, though, be 4 years in.
I think
do
you
hope
will.
to finish this
That's
one
a
before
pretty
years in.
easy one. It's
Yeah.
a young adult read, and I really like young adult books. From time to time, it just kind of allows me to unwind and read something I like, the dystopian genre of it all. And I'm glad you're enjoying that. And
and by the way, too, I'm reading it on my Kobo.
Okay.
Libra Color.
Okay.
And because I got it through Libby.
Yeah,
I got a 21 day loan. 21 day loan.
So you got to get it done in 21 days.
Yeah, through Libby. Yeah.
That's what I love about Libby.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
They give you that time, so you only have it. And the thing about it is, sometimes you try to renew it, and people are waiting on it.
Yeah, they're already waiting on it.
So you got to get it while the getting is good.
You have to.
Get it while the getting is good, y'all.
Yeah, so what's your first book?
It's funny that you talk about Scythe, because remember, I read Scythe. It's a trilogy, so there are 3 books. I read Scythe, and then I also read The Thunderhead, right? Look at all those annotations.
Yep.
When I tell you, honey, you think Scythe is good. Wait until you get to book 2. So I've got to get to book 3. Okay. I really want to get book 3 done. It's a chunker though. Let's see. Around honey, over 625 pages.
Wow.
And it's The Toll.
Okay.
It's The Toll. You Are by Neil Schusterman.
Okay.
Okay. It's the 3rd book in the Ark of the Scythe. On the back of it, I'm seeing it says, "I do not speak with the voice of the thunder, but the thunder does speak through me." So you all, I've been holding this. Let me tell you, Scythe was so good. It took me a while to get to the Thunderhead. Okay, Thunderhead. Thunderhead was the endings are so, it's like you're reading a thriller. They're so good until you're like, oh, I don't want this to end. But it's also kind of heavy because these books really have you thinking about yourself and the world around you. Okay. So I'm like holding on to this, finally got it. I think this was gifted to me. I don't think I bought this one. I think this was gifted to me by a good dear friend, and I just held on to it. And it's time. It's time to end this trilogy. So yeah, I'm gonna be getting this done. Neil Schusterman is an excellent writer. I don't know if he ever has to write another book, which I think he has, but yeah, this one, I don't want it to end. So that one, what you got? Okay, well, next on the list for me, and I got my books out of order, so let me get my order together. Next one for me, y'all, is this. The Maidens. And I'm going to be reading The Maidens again. This is another one that you recommended to me. Yes. And if you all remember that particular video, if you don't, please go back and watch that video where Lesley and I gave each other books from our collections that we wanted each other to read. And I hadn't made it to The Maidens yet because some other books just piqued my interest before that. But I was kind of looking through and kind of reading the jacket of it and just trying to get a grip on it. And Les has kind of shared some things with me. This looks super, super interesting because the Maidens is a group of young ladies at a college. Yes. And they all are part of like a secret society under a professor. Yes, that dark academia. There's a lot of stuff going on here with murders and who did it. And there's a staff member who thinks she knows who did it. And she's trying to prove it. And while she's trying to do that, another murder happens of somebody that's somewhat closer to her. And basically it says that she's risking it all to try and figure out, to prove who she believes the murderer is. So The Maidens sounds like something that I like. Already read The Fury, already read Silent Patient. This will be the 3rd installment for me. And then Lesley and I will be able to come back and talk to you guys about how we feel about all 3 books. About that. Which one we like the most. So that's what I am on right now. Well, that's what I want to get to, is The Maidens next. I can't wait for you to read The Maidens because, like you said, that would be all 3. Right. And we'll be right where we need to be. If he comes out, Alex Michaelides comes out with another one, we'll be ready. Yeah, we'll be ready to go. But also, I want to hear from you talk to you. I really want to do a book talk about all three of these books.
Right.
I'm not going to go too much into it because they're different, yet they're the same.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. What about it? What's going on? What's next for you?
The next one for me is our viewers out there, our community of page turners. They keep recommending this author. And after just researching and reading more about this author, I'm like, yes, it's time for me to read because I've heard nothing but great things.
Okay.
Okay. So the first one is Blacktop Wasteland.
All right.
By S.A. Cosby. I got this one at a thrift store, but look how perfect, almost perfect.
Looks good.
It looks so good. I am excited about reading my first S.A. Cosby book. I'm getting this one, pulling this up on Kindle though.
Okay.
Because it's on my Kindle Unlimited.
Okay.
And then when I don't have my Kindle, I'm gonna just read, this. But I'm gonna read this and Razor Blade Tears.
Okay.
Everybody says, I can't believe you haven't read Razor Blade Tears yet. So as soon as I finish this one, I'm gonna read Razor Blade Tears. Now this is what I've heard. People love Razor Blade Tears, but I've heard a lot of people say
that's a good one.
This one is the best.
Okay.
Page turners, you tell me.
All right.
Which one is the best?
Okay.
In your opinion.
Okay.
Razor Blade Tears or Blacktop Wasteland. This one was first, Razor Blade Tears, and then I have the next one I'll be reading in 2025, hopefully.
Okay.
And that's All the Sinners Bleed.
Now, do you have the book to show us for Razor Blade Tears, or you don't?
I have the book, however, it is just arrived in my book outlet box, which I have not opened or unhauled.
All right.
So I do have Razor Blade Tears.
Okay.
I just didn't. It just came in and I haven't opened it yet.
Okay.
But yes, I have that one. But that too, I think is also Kindle Unlimited too. So one of them isn't. So I said, let me go ahead and get the book to always have that book on hand.
Cool.
But yeah, S.A. Cosby, I'm coming for you.
All right.
I'm excited, sir.
All right.
I've heard great things about you as an author, so I'm excited.
Very cool. Very cool. Next for me, and by the way, I read primarily on the Kindle or on the Kobo Libra Color. I don't know why I like to say the whole name. Kobo Libra Color. I read pretty much on those exclusively because I'm able to control the font and because we've got Kindle Unlimited and I borrow from Libby and that's easy on the Kobo.
Yeah.
But in 2025, I want to actually start picking up some actual books.
Yeah.
And Lesley likes books that are floppy and she likes paperbacks. Yes. I like hardbacks. And so the next book for me, everybody, is going to be this one.
Oh, finally you get to it. It is the 2024 Goodreads Choice Award winner for horror.
And so I got this only because I like Stephen King. I'm a Stephen King fan.
Yes.
And then I just like the title. You like it darker. Now here's what I didn't realize. It says here stories. See, reading is fundamental.
Very fundamental.
If I had read that, I would have known that this is actually a collection of 12 stories.
That's going to be so fun.
And some of them is as much as like maybe 10 or 11, just so short. 10 or 11 pages. Now, how in the world are you going to scare me in 10 to 11 pages? I don't know.
You're about to
but
find out.
I'm ready. I'm ready to find out. I'm ready to find out. But if I'd have just read the word right there, look at all stories, I would have known that it was more than one story. It's a collection of 12 different stories. And it says, from legendary storyteller and master of short fiction, Stephen King comes from Stephen King comes an extraordinary new collection of 12 short stories, many never published, some of his best ever, all caps. So I'm looking forward to that. This is going to be, I know it's going to be good because it's Stephen King. It's Stephen King, everybody. And so I'm looking forward to getting to this one in 2025. I know it'll be 2025 before I get to it, But that's going to be one of the ones that I'm going to read. Actually, I'm going to read the Maidens in hardback.
Okay.
As well. So
great.
I'm transitioning.
Great.
Yeah, I'm transitioning to physical books for a while.
Just a little while.
Yeah, for a while. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah. So talk to us about your next. This will be your final book, will it? No. Not
No,
your
I
final
got
book.
2 more.
All right. So tell us about your next book.
So I don't have it. It's somewhere in this house. It's just too many books, y'all. If you all could see all these books.
Oh, Lord.
It's reading is great, but oh my gosh, books are everywhere.
Yeah, for real.
And yeah, so The Iron Flame by Rebecca Yarros, book 2. And The Fourth Wing was the first book. So I'm excited because I really want to get that done because somewhere in January, I think, Paul, this Onyx Storm is hitting.
Okay.
And that's the 3rd book. I think this is a trilogy, I think. So this will be the 3rd and final book. Need to read, like you're reading The Maidens. I need to read, and you need to read The Iron Flame before we get to Onyx Storm. So
I'll get there.
That book is somewhere in this house. It's a red book, red and yellow or gold or something like that.
Yeah.
And I want to read it because they've said it's not as good as The Fourth Wing, of course. People will say that, but you got to read it to get to the Onyx Storm.
Right.
So yeah, I'm excited because The Fourth Wing ended. Wow.
Very nice.
On a very nice note, very satisfying ending.
I liked it.
So I'm excited to see what the second book is all about so that we will be ready to read the finale.
All right. All right.
What you got?
For me, my next book, and I'm really looking forward to this one because this is a book that you suggested that I get, and I looked into it a little bit more. And I read a Ruth Ware book called The It Girl.
Yeah.
And it was pretty good.
Okay.
I enjoyed it. A little bit, slow for me in some places.
Okay. Was it character development? Was it plot?
Just a little slow with the plot to me.
The pacing was just slow.
It just took a minute to get there. But that's okay.
Yeah.
I need to learn patience anyway. So, hey, the book was still good.
Okay.
All in all. And so I will be reading other Ruth Ware books. I found out that this one here is about a husband and a wife team who worked in security.
Okay.
And basically the husband ends up dead. And of course, they think she did it. Okay. It's called 0 Days.
Oh yeah, that came out in 2020. Came out this year.
I don't know, but I do know that it's the kind of book that I like. Because basically she's trying to clear her name. She's trying to find out who actually murdered her husband. And you know how these type books do. They have their highs and lows, ups and downs.
Yeah.
They tend to be fast paced a lot. And it basically says she's going to learn a lot of things as she does her investigating. So I'm looking forward to getting into that one.
Okay.
Let me look
Came
at
out
this
in 2023.
Yeah, this one is one that I can actually read. Mm-hmm. It's not large print, but it's big enough.
Okay.
I'll be able to read this one and in the actual book form itself. So looking forward to getting to that one.
I need to read a Ruth Ware book. She's a great, I've been told, a wonderful thriller author.
Yeah.
And I have on that shelf behind you, The Woman in Cabin 10. Mm-hmm. And I think I have The Turn of the Key.
Okay.
And I need to, and The Lion Game.
Okay.
I have back there behind you.
Okay.
And I need to get to it.
Let me say this too. The ending of The It Girl, for me, redeemed the book.
Oh.
Because the way she brought it all together.
Okay.
That really, really, to me, it made up for the pacing.
Okay.
And maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me wanting to get there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Maybe it's got nothing to do with the book itself. It could be me wanting to rush it.
If you compare it to the pacing of The Fury?
Kind of the same in a way.
Because The Fury was kind of
the same in a way. But this ending to me was better
Oh, more
than the
satisfying.
ending for the Fury.
Okay, yeah. Oh,
this one was better.
So in that case, I definitely want to read.
Yeah, I think you'll like that one.
Yeah, I
think
definitely
you'll
like
like it.
Now she has one that came out this year, and I think it was. I'm not sure if it ended up in the top 20 for Goodreads, but it was called One Perfect Couple.
Okay, yeah, I've seen that book
you
many
saw that
times.
one?
Many
yeah,
times.
One Perfect Couple.
Yeah.
So, yeah, interesting.
Okay, do you have any more for us?
I sure do. I have one more.
Okay.
Yeah, One Perfect Couple wasn't on the top 20.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's interesting to know. So yeah, so this was in the top 10. We Solve Murders.
Cool.
By Richard Osman. Now he's also the author of the Thursday Murder Club.
Okay.
And as you can see, I ended up getting a thrift on this one from the thrift bookstore, and ended up with a large print. I absolutely love large print. Why? Floppy. That's why I love it. I love it. So, he's, I still have not read the Thursday Murder Club.
Okay.
Feel like I should read that before this one, but I'm not. I'm going to read this one first and then go back to the Thursday Murder Club, because they're like 5-6 books, maybe 5 books in the Thursday Murder Club. And this one is, it has Steve Wheeler and Amy Wheeler.
Okay.
Are the characters. And Steve Wheeler, under his name, it says, is enjoying retired life. So he does, like, Ostman likes to write about people that are, retired. He still does the odd bit of investigation work, but he prefers his familiar routines, the pub quiz, his favorite bench, his cat waiting for him at home. His days of adventure are over. Adrenaline is daughter-in-law Amy's job now. And then Amy Wheeler thinks adrenaline is good for the soul. Working in private security, every day is dangerous. She's currently on a remote island protecting mega best-selling author Rosie D'Antonio until a dead body and a bag of money mean trouble in paradise. So she sends an SOS to the only person she trusts.
All right.
You know who that is. As a thrilling race around the world begins, can Amy and Steve outrun and outsmart a killer? Let's find out.
Interesting.
And I think there's a little bit of humor in here as well.
Okay.
So you got this daughter and dad, out to find a killer. That should be good.
Okay.
It says it's a family business.
All right.
So We Solve Murders by Richard Osman.
All right. The Thursday Murder Club. That's interesting because I don't have any of these books yet, but I'm not going to waste your time. The Marlowe Murder Club series.
Yes, you've been talking to me about.
I'm not even going to waste your time. I'm getting right to it. So what happened was, we were down in Jacksonville, Florida, on a little just breather trip. It wasn't a vacation. It was a breather trip.
Yeah.
We both needed a moment.
Yeah.
And we went to the Barnes & Noble down there, and I just came across one of the books from the Marlowe Murder Club, and I didn't even know it was a series of books. And I picked it up, and how you just start flipping the pages and reading. And what happened was they were at like this dinner party, and then boom, a murder, right? And they were like, Marlowe Murder Club, like springing into action, like, yeah, we here for it. And I was like, I think I'm gonna like this, because it seemed like to me it's gonna be kind of funny.
Okay. Yeah.
It's going to be comical in a way, and so it's going to make it a little more lighthearted.
Yeah.
So even though it's going to be like a kind of like a comical whodunit, I think. If you guys know anything about Marlowe Murder Club, listen, inform your brother. Let me know what that series is about, because I am going to try to get all of those books in that series. I may not buy the books themselves, because they do tend to be paperbacks. And they tend to be kind of small. Yeah, so what I probably would do is just go ahead and get those on my Kobo. Okay. And just go ahead and just buy the series on my Kobo and read them there.
Might be on Libby.
They may be on Libby. But I think that's one I'd like to kind of collect in a way.
Okay.
I mean, I know a digital collection is not the same as a physical collection. Maybe I'll get the physicals to have them. Yeah. Who knows? But that's one of the sets of series of books that I want to read coming up soon, baby.
Okay.
Yeah.
That you've been talking about that Marlowe Murder Club.
I have.
I think it's becoming a TV series as well.
Oh, wow.
Or if it's not, it's like I think they're calling it Death in Paradise or something like that.
Okay.
So
Okay.
that's gonna be interesting. Gonna be interesting.
Yeah, looking forward to that one.
And I think they're 4 books.
Okay, 4 books.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. In fact, I'm looking at them now, honey.
Okay, I like to get started.
Yeah. Death Comes to Marlowe.
Mm-hmm.
The Queen of Poisons.
Okay.
And Murder on the Marlowe Bell.
Okay, that's 3.
That's 4 to include the first one.
Oh.
The Marlowe Murder Club.
Oh, okay. All right. All right, everybody. Hey. All right. So those are all of the books that we want to read. Is there anything else we want to cover before we go?
No, but I just found out something. Your Marlowe Murder Club is on Kindle Unlimited.
It is. Cool beans. Maybe I'll read it there. Who knows?
All right. You want the collection, though.
I probably will get it in there. But anyway. So,
this is it.
That's it? We done it all?
5. Let's see. I don't have all of mine in,
No.
But I have these 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool beans. And you guys seen the 4 that I have, and there's 1 that I don't have. There is one other thing, though.
What you got?
I do want to let y'all know, excuse me, that we're not going to show the books today, but the dollar store, the Dollar Tree.
Oh, my goodness.
Look, so Lesley
That's
saw
just
a
a
video.
whole other show.
She saw a video where somebody talked about going to the Dollar Tree and picking up books.
Yes, I did.
And so we went to our local Dollar Tree, and what do you know?
Yes, we did.
They had some pretty nice books there. Now, we're not going to do that today. That's going to be a whole other video. But if you got a Dollar Tree in your city and it's close by, I mean, it's just another resource.
It is.
So, like we're all about resources, places where we can pick up books for really, really good prices.
Yeah.
Anytime we find out about a place where you can get some good prices on books, we're gonna let you know. Yeah.
And $1.25 for a brand new book.
$1.25.
You can't beat that.
Hard to beat.
So go on out to your local Dollar Tree and see what you can find and share it with us if you do find them.
Yeah. Please do.
Please share.
Do. Yep. That's everything today, everybody. And honey, I mean, come on and just take us out. Tell everybody thank you. Do all the niceties, and we're going to go in and get out of their way for today.
Hey, thanks everybody for subscribing to this channel. If you found value in today's content, please go ahead and hit the like button.
Yeah.
Please go ahead and share this content with your family, friends, and loved ones. And, hit that notification bell.
Please.
That way you'll know when Turning Pages with Paul and Lesley are on and sharing some great content with you about this great book reading thing we love.
Book reading thing
We love to do. This community.
Yeah.
We appreciate you all so much, and happy holidays to everybody. We'll be back before the holidays, I think, if not right after. But if it's after, please enjoy your holiday.
Now we do have a question though, babe.
We do have one before the
holidays.
We have a question
though. We have a question.
We got a question?
We have to ask.
Oh my God.
What pages are you turning?
Yeah.
We can't leave without that.
I don't know what I'm doing.
That's okay.
Listen.
We're here. We're a team, babe.
What pages are you all turning?
Yeah.
Please let us know in the comment section. We'd love to hear. Because I'm telling you, you all have been helping us.
Yeah.
You've been opening our eyes to a lot of things, sharing all that you know about what we call this book reading community and bookish things.
Yep.
So please let us know. But yeah, we will see you before the holidays.
Yep.
So hey, have a great one. And don't forget, you'll see some more great content either up here or down here somewhere. I don't know, but you'll see it.
Yeah.
Go ahead and click on it and watch more of Turning Pages with Paul and Lesley. Until next time, we'll see you then.
Keep turning.
Keep turning.
Those pages.
We're a team, y'all.
Peace.
Bye.